Welcome back, everybody. We are ready for turn 2. If you just found us, you are welcome to come aboard and join the fearless crew of the HMS Dauntless as she transports her cargo across dangerous and unknown waters. How did the crew do last turn? Feel free to leave comments on the previous moves. Were they right? Where did they go wrong? What would you have done? What's great about this game is it teaches you to think like a naval officer. A key part of that is knowing how to ask good questions. What kind of ship are we sailing? Do we have weapons? Can we fight? For how long? What kind of ship can we beat? These are all great questions. Let's look at the ship. We're sailing a small sloop. We're mostly carrying cargo, but we do have a minimal complement of crew and guns, so we are capable of fighting. We could easily capture or defeat an unarmed merchant ship. If we're careful and crafty, we could beat a ship with a similar outfit. What if we come up against a warship? No, they will tear us apart. If we're lucky, we might be able to take a long-range shot and recover and hopefully escape and get away. We can't go toe-to-toe with a fully armed ship. If we run into that, we're going to be lucky to survive. What about this French ship over here? What do they have? What kind of ship is that? How fast can they go? Great questions. You're already thinking like naval commanders. That's another sloop, comparable to us in size, same speed and maneuverability. What are they carrying? We have no idea. How can we know? Well, if they pull up alongside us and fire a 3-gun broadside into us, we'll know she's loaded for war. That doesn't do us much good now, does it? How can we know what they've got beforehand? The only tool right now we have to read their intent is how they move. Where are they going? What does that say about their intent? We had another great question in the comments. What about firing range? How can they fire at us now? No, they cannot. We are not in firing range. When? Next question. When can they fire at us? That's good to know, right? How long do we have before we're going to be in potential trouble? If you see our ship here, this clear moving template, the length of that is the longest firing range. So we've got to be that close or closer to be in cannon range. So as you can see, no, they can't fire at us now. How long will it take to be in firing range? Well, I would say it's going to take at least 2 to 3 moves if we're both moving straight at each other. After that, we're going to be needing to make some decisions. So we've got at least a couple of moves here to try to figure out what we're doing. All right, you ready for this turn? Emmy's not so sure about this. She's half thinking maybe we should turn around now. Solo Battles wants to charge full speed straight ahead. Jakey suggested maybe a slip move upwind. There's not a whole lot of difference there. He did like Solo Battles' suggestion too, so that's Dauntless's move. Full speed, straight ahead. Now the question is, what do the French do? Okay, seemingly uneventful. But notice they're closing rapidly. One more move like that and they'll be getting into firing range. Okay, so now the French have moved. What does that tell us? Where does that leave the Dauntless now? What does that say about their intent? We're in the same boat we started in. We're just a lot closer. One turn less to react. The next two moves are going to be absolutely critical. What's up, Dauntless? What's your move?